Tanveer Ahmed, if you were the defense lawyer for Aaftab, what according to you are the gaps in this case? Where do you think the police's case could possibly come under strain? What are the gaps you'd be trying to exploit?
Yes.
The gaps have to be...
One second, Tanveer Ahmed, Tanveer.
Thank you for inviting me over. Now, what I feel is from a defense perspective of whenever any such accused is to be defended. What's important is, like the forensic expert said, that this is a case of circumstantial evidence. Now, in circumstantial evidence, the job of the prosecution and their obligation becomes harder. Because if they set up a case based on, say, for example, 6 different circumstances, if out of those 6 circumstances, one falls apart in the court is obliged to acquit. Now, therefore, what is important for the defense is also that defense is enabled to take alternative, inconsistent stands in a court of trial. For example, I can take a stand that the lady left. I can also take an inconsistent stand that I am insane and claim the benefit of law in terms of legal sanity. Therefore, if the interest of justice is to be subserved in this case, it is very important that the investigators fill in all the gaps. First of all, what they should be doing on the crime scene, the vehicle, the vacuum cleaner, is a blue light examination. Now, what does blue light show? Blue light shows invisible blood stains. So what is not, what you cannot see with your naked eyes, blue light will show. Now, tomorrow, if the blue light examination shows white stains, then the accused will be called upon by a court of law to say that you are living in this apartment. How come there are white blood stains? Similarly, the car. Similarly, the vacuum cleaner, if that was used for the purposes. Similarly, the refrigerator or anything, whatever is connected. Secondly, the prosecution should not, what the cops should not do is only rest their case that, look here, the girl was living here, she disappeared, so she was last living with you, so you explain where she went. So last scene theory doesn't work to such a large extent in a case of circumstantial evidence. Thirdly, if the man is getting bones discovered, then there should be a watertight case on DNA examination. Now let me tell you how normally I demolish a DNA case as a defense counsel. I will look at 2 things. Number 1 is chain of custody. A minor chink in chain of custody, at the touch button, I can show you nothing less than 200 judgments that entire DNA has been blown away. So even if a forensic expert like the lady who is on the channel today would be there with her report that, Your Honor, I have done the blood examination and the DNA is positive. But if I am able to break the chain of custody, your report is worth nothing. I will also expect the cops to preempt a defense plea to go for a psychiatric evaluation to rule out chances of any kind of insanity. There is a whole procedure and whole defenses are available. A watertight case, good investigation, cover the loopholes, get good connect. For example, if he Googled something on the net through his phone, now preserve the primary evidence, which is the mobile or the laptop. Send it to a forensic. And then the forensic will come and testify, and then a court of law can ask a question.